Welcome back to another video of Alimony619Gaming. I am Alimony, and we're going to be playing Sonic the Hedgehog today from the original launch on the Sega Genesis. So right now, if you have seen my other videos, I am not a speedrunner, I am not a completionist, I am just a casual gamer. In this video, we're going to play, we're going to die, we're going to continue, and we're just going to have a good time. So let's watch this game and let's have a good time. So started out, I'm going through the first stage right here, and it always just brings me back to my times I was playing this game when it first launched, and I remember seeing this as a kid going, wow. We had Super Mario Brothers, and yeah, you had to hold down the run button and then they would make Mario go faster. But when Sonic came out, he was all speed. Even so much so that there's sometimes when Sonic is running, he runs right off the screen. So definitely a lot of good times and good memories from this game from my childhood. As a lot of you will see on this channel, is that I like to play games that had an impact of being as a gamer, but also too is what shaped the world of games as we have today. I like to play a lot of RPG games and games that are centered around a good story, but also too I like this side scroller. So we're finishing up with the first level here, and anytime you get over 50 rings, you have that big ring showed up to go to the special stage to get a Chaos Emerald. Anytime you get over 100 rings, you get an extra life. So a lot of gamers nowadays don't have to worry about quote-unquote lives when playing because you just respawn. Back in the day, we had to worry about lives and make sure that we find all the 1-ups and continues everywhere throughout the stages. So, but back in this time, we had to conserve our lives because we had to start all over again. So I got the first Chaos Emerald. There's 6 in total across the game. To have full completion after you defeat the game, there's a special ending at the very end that doesn't really mean much as far as like you can't complete the game or you miss out on something really cool. It's just to say, hey, I got all of them. So on these first few stages, I'm really taking time to collect as many rings as I can and making sure that I'm able to go to those bonus stages. Yep, looks like I wasn't paying too much care into protecting those rings. But there's a lot of rings on this stage, and the first few stages are pretty easy, and being able to collect rings again. So you find all these boxes that are throughout the levels, and there's a ring box that's 10 extra rings. This invincible box that gives the stars around Sonic, and then also too is the shield box that just gives you the opportunity to get hit once by an enemy and not either dying or losing your rings. If you have rings, if you get hit by an enemy, you just lose your rings. But if you don't have any rings, you die, and you have to start all over again, or at the milestone that you hit, those poles that you hit when you take them from gray to red. So we've completed the second act of this first stage, and we got to the second bonus level. And this is very nerve-wracking to try to orient yourself to get to where you need to go. And the problem here too is when you hit those R's, then the screen will start going the opposite direction. And there's certain sections of this where there's these red circles that will snap you out of the stage if you touch them. So you got to avoid that. So 2 levels down and going into Act 3. So in Act 3, is where you fight the boss. And when you fight the boss, it's not you don't have a chance to go to the special stage. So care for your rings is not as big on Act 3 as it is for the first 2 acts. And then care for the rings is not a big deal once you've collected all 6. Well, I got lucky right there. It was a lucky jump. Missed that opportunity right there, but we'll go back. Not enough speed. Let's see if we can get a little bit more speed on this run. We gotta make sure we clear out all the enemies. And done. Yeah, there we go. Pretty ugly, but it still worked. Yeah, so once you collect all the Chaos Emeralds, then you're free to really act within the level, just trying to complete it through. As you get through to the different levels, it's going to get a lot harder. So it's definitely going to mean you have to take care of the rings at the beginning and get those Chaos Emeralds when you can. So in this one, Dr. Robotnik, you have to hit him as he's going, so you don't get hit by the wrecking ball, and you just got to hit him 6 times. So now we've completed literally the first stage. Each stage, there's 6 stages. Each one have 3 acts. So a total of 18 rounds separately you have to go through, and then the final boss is the last level, which is you have to defeat the boss again. Poor jump right there. You got to hit those enemies right on their head, otherwise, well, let's get it together. We're trying to make a video, and we're trying to get Chaos Emeralds, and we're trying to look like we know what we're doing. I said I've been playing this game for well over, I would say close to 35 years since when this game launched. I remember when this game launched, I didn't have a Sega Genesis. My uncle had bought it, and I remember first watching this in the opening scene. I'm like, what is this? I played Mario before, but this was Mario on steroids. How fast he moved, and how all the colors and the background, like right there where you can see in the background the fire and the lava. It was just amazing to see in games. And it's like you saw similar things like that in the arcade, not in the home console. So a lot of the thing with Sonic is, more than anything, it's just timing. Being able to time your jumps correctly and do all the things that you need to do to ensure that you hold onto your rings and fly through. You got a counter up there that time. The time's been going on for each round that's been going on. And so you have 10 minutes to complete a level. So the clock is ticking. We go through this at a pretty good pace, so we don't have to worry about that. So we got the necessary 50 rings that we needed to complete the stage. Alright, another bonus stage. These ones are the hardest because you don't know where those rooms are that have those red balls. But it's right there. They get pretty nerve-wracking. Yeah. I hate to sound like the grandpa, but kids today think they have anxiety. Let me play this round a few times and tell me how your anxiety level's doing. Alright, now I'm all the way on the other side and I'm getting lost, and now I gotta work my way back. I'm on the wrong side from the side that I started. And so you see how hitting those reverses can hurt you. Just hang out here for a second and see what's going on. See if I can hit the reverse. And then I hit it again and again and again. So let's see here. Let's hit the reverse again. Just gotta be quick on that jump button. Anything that Sonic touches, he can jump off of. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Okay, no, alright. That was close. And if you get a certain level of rings on these bonus stages, you get continues. I was just telling my 11-year-old earlier that he was asking me if the game was hard, and I was like, yeah, it was hard because you could not, quote, respawn. You had to just play the game, and if you died, you had to start all over. No save state, none of that when we were playing games. Okay. This level's taking a lot longer than usual. Oh, can we get it right here? Can we get it? Yep, we got it. All right. There we go. Number 3. And a continue. All right, next act. So the funny thing about this game is you start out in like a tropical jungle kind of atmosphere, and then in the second section you're moving towards kind of like something like a Greek influence. But you got the lava and you know, a little bit of destruction in there, but you still got the robots walking around. I always thought it was funny how you hit one of these and a squirrel will pop out. And then they just walk into the lava. So, never thought that through. So you got to push this right here because the lava is going to flow over to you. But you just got to be quick and move across. And then the spikes here will not be fun if you hit them. And again, more of it's just timing from platform to platform. You can jump, but it's kind of showing off to go from platform to platform just to walk onto the other one. And then that's what I get right there for showing off. Karma comes back. So if you guys follow any of my other games, you know I'm just over here to have fun. I don't get upset. I don't get mad. You know, it's supposed to be fun. It's a game. So if I lose, if I die, if something goes wrong, then it is what it is. It just happens. It doesn't mean anything to me. So it's part of gameplay. It's part of the process. Completion of a puzzle. If it were easy, it wouldn't be fun. And so it has to be that way for me. That's what I've always thought. It's funny because I remember playing back in the day with my friends. We would play GoldenEye, and if anyone's ever played GoldenEye when it first came out, and you were playing 4 people. Everyone bring their own controllers over, plug in and play, and then at some point you would hear this sound. Stop looking at my screen. People would use the screens to figure out where the opponents were at. So pretty funny stuff from back in the day, but I would never get mad. In fact, I would just laugh when people would say that. Are you looking at my screen? But alright. timing is everything on getting that guy, because if you hit him wrong, there went 66 rings. And here we go, invincible. Oh, I can go into the lava. Sometimes I forget what I can do. Oh, not that way. Up. There we go, and out. Good deal. There we go, and the end. Oh, come on. Oh. Almost missed it, but I got it. Bonus stage. Let's go. Oh, I don't like this one because sometimes I forget which way to go. Imagine being 8 years old and trying to have to remember where all these ways go. Yep, I went the right way. See right there at the bottom, there was the, oh, nice, little arrow. Alright, still going the right way. Alright, oh, didn't even get a chance to see the arrow, but there it was. Oh, this one ain't too bad. Okay, nice. Alright, 4 down. 2 more to go. And another continue. We'll probably need those later down the way. I do have a habit of dying towards the end of the game. This is the kind of game where I'll pick up and I'll play the first 6 levels and then I'll put it back down. And I'll do that frequently. So the first 2 to 3 scenes I will be really good at, but then I will forget how to play the other ones. Alright, let's see what's over here. Oh, nice, shield. Okay. Not doing too bad. Alright, let's get up there, hit the switch. Not too many of these in this game as like a Zelda or something like that, where you have to hit a certain switch to enable an opening or to get a bonus. Later on in the later Sonics, they did a lot of that, but not so much in this first one. Oh, nope. Oh. Screwed up. Yeah, I screwed up. Okay. Let's see. Alright, let's see if I can just hold on to one ring. Okay, let's see if I can get that one ring. Okay. Alright. Let's try this again. Sometimes throughout the game you'll see me look down, and that's because in later games they enabled a spin attack where Sonic you can push down and then hit the jump button and it charges him up to spin faster. So a lot of times when you see me looking down, that's what I'm trying to do, but it's not in this game. Alright, we got back to where we need to be. Let's build our rings back up. Oh, no. Alright. Sometimes I'll just take a second to breathe real quick, reset myself, and figure out where I'm at. Alright. And sometimes you can use those big springs while rolling up and drive through a wall. But not on that one. That was a conservative roll right there. Alright. Near the end here, I'm going to hit the boss for the second time. like I said, not a completionist, so you'll see me leave rings behind. I'm not into the max out the rings, finishing the run in a certain amount of time. But what I am about is just making sure that I can beat the game. Hey, they went that way. Why can't I go that way? Go. Take out the bats. Got the caterpillar. If there's anything up there, looks good. Alright. Test your patience too when you have to sit there and wait for the block to come up, or wait for a door to open, or whatever it may be. I'm not going that way. That's a trick. Again, there's no Chaos Emerald special stage on this one, so we don't have to worry about collecting the 50 rings. And just as I say it, I lose all my rings. Alright, and we should be at the boss level. Yep, here we go. Alright, remember we just gotta hit him 6 times. We just gotta make sure we hit on the 1 ring. That was safe. Probably miscounted or... Okay. Alright. 6 down, 12 more to go. That 1 ring gave us 100 points. And the score, for as much as I know, doesn't mean anything either. See, now we go from the jungle to like the Greek kind of architecture, now to a cityscape. Alright, nothing up here. This is just like a big pinball machine right here. Try to get some more rings. Probably not happening, so let's just continue on. Alright. There we go. Gotta love those multiple hits. Jump up, you get 3 enemies in 1 shot. Boom. It's a good day. Gotta be careful running right here. Oh. Okay. Let's keep moving. Watch the spikes. There we go. Oh, there's spikes coming from below. Everything will kill you. If you worked hard enough. Right. Hit the mouse. Yeah, don't go back. Let's not go back. Good call, Sonic. I'm not going back there. Grab 3 rings or lose 52. We kept the 52. Alright. Any secrets up there? Nope. Yeah, a lot of the games that I've played, I know there's like glitches and speed run times and whatnot, but to me, that takes the fun out of it. For me, I know a lot of people do it, and that's cool. I watch a lot of speedrun videos of different games, but it's not my style. However, I am the type of person who will, I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan, and I will go complete all the side quests before I start the main adventure. So I sit here and say that, oh, I'm not a completionist, but I'm a level 100 when I go play against when I go battle the first enemy. All right. I've been that way. Not that way. A lot of rings right there. I can never get there. Oh, there we go. Slow down a little bit. Alright, that's the way. Yep. I don't remember any of this. I'm just going off the feel at this point of what looks right. So, definitely a lot of... Yeah, I'll go to where all the rings are at. Okay. There's the red chaos emerald. Alright, come on. One more time around. And we should be good. There we go. Alright, 5 down. 1 more to go. And we gotta continue. Like I said, we'll need those later. I've never considered myself a good elite game player. I'm always someone who just likes to play video games. Definitely have a lot of memories toward games and attach myself to a lot of things of where I was at the time and what was going on in my life when I was playing these games. Alright. Just gotta concentrate a bit. Going up. Definitely trying to avoid these guys. I know I can roll into them, but I'm not going to take the chance, especially since points is not a factor, at least that I'm aware of. I just coast right there. Right. Let's get that shield. And let's get out. Oh, there we go. At this point, I've forgotten where the exit is. All I know is it's right of where I started. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go up. And let's try not to get hit right now on the way to get to this level. Like I've said before, this game is all about patience. Because you can move fast means that you gotta have patience in when you can actually do that. It should almost be at the end. Yep, there it is. Alright. Love the music too. It's something about these older games that had limited. Oh, this one's easy. Alright, don't screw this up. Watch I die on this one where it's the most easiest. Sorry, where it's the easiest. Alright, got it. Sonic got them all. There we go. All 6. So now when I'm going through the stages, I'm just worried about getting through the stage, not getting enough rings. Alright. Controller was acting weird right there. Yeah, see at this point I'm just trying to get through. You get a couple more rings. Never hurts. I was definitely a Genesis kid growing up. Oh, I got lucky right there. Oh, I got so lucky right there. I didn't get smashed. I was definitely a Genesis kid growing up. I loved the Nintendo. A lot of great games on there. 2 top franchises of all time from the Nintendo era were Mega Man and Zelda for me. Those are the 2 that were I can always sit down and play and have a great time playing. There was all kinds of games that were on the original Nintendo that always stays with me, and will play quite frequently. But the Genesis, the graphics seemed so much better. The gameplay was so much better. The titles were better. For me, everything was better. Killed. Yeah. Well, I took a chance right there. That was a weird glitch. The enemy disappeared. I knew he was there, and then slid into him, and just as he reappeared again. Definitely so much patience. Don't remember any patience like this when you're playing Mario. Just because you have the speed doesn't mean the speed is always available. I don't think there's anything underneath me right here, so if I fall, I think I'm gonna have to die. Alright, here we go. Boss level. He's gonna drop down, pick those up, and break them. That's 6. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe it is 8. 8 hits, you gotta get them. Okay. I don't have an ego. I can admit when I'm wrong. Alright. All the piggies are free. 9 down, 9 to go. Halfway there. Oh, this stage. The stage is great. It's the funny thing is, like, when you play Mega Man, when you go into the water in Mega Man 2, you actually can jump higher and do a lot of cool things in the water. When you go the laws of physics definitely applies to Sonic. Also too is that he needs to breathe air. So those little bubble things right there, if you're running low on air, they'll pop up for you, and then you can take a breath, so to say, right there, just like that. Oh shoot, nope. Let's take a breath. Just the rings. Just the rings. Nothing more. Alright. Let's go. Nope, not gonna catch me twice. I need some air. Alright. Very tedious round. Very patient driven. And I'm gonna hit. Yep. And I'm gonna fall all the way back down. I got no rings after that. Alright. Good duck. Almost got hit right there. All right. Let's hit that switch. Sometimes you don't even know where things are at. You're just hitting switches. Air for the road. You never know where your next bubble is going to be, so definitely want to take these air bubbles when you get a chance. Right. This is probably the slowest I've moved this whole game so far. Just timing and patience. Alright. There we go. Oh. That was going to be slick and slide right through. Wait for the water to come up. Float you up. Didn't even see that guy right there. Saw that guy. I hate those guys. Later on, they'll be in a tight space and you can't really get away from them. The water again. Oh, gotta hit the button. Again, patience. Take care of your coins. Not your coins, your rings. Boom. And a good thing that I got all of the Chaos Emeralds, because I would have missed the opportunity there. Right, let's go. So like I was saying earlier about the stages transitioning, it's kind of weird right now. We're kind of like in a underwater Mayan temple kind of backdrop here. We were going with the whole transferring into the cityscape, but then And I'll let ourselves run out of air. Ooh, alright, where's that at? Where's the switch? That's not the switch. See if it's back up this way. You run out of air that one time, and all of a sudden you're freaked out and I'm not getting enough air. Oh, there it is. Did I already hit it? Just hit it again just for good measure. Alright. Let's make sure it works on this one. Every time we get one of these invincibles, you gotta make sure we maximize it out, even if you can't move as fast as we normally will. And we gotta get air. This is what I was talking about earlier, where these guys are in these tight spaces. Good jumps, duck. Alright, got one coin at least. I keep saying coins. Rings. I'm thinking about Mario Brothers. Okay, there we go. We got air. Relax, Sonic. Okay. We at the end. Yep. All right. Nice. If I remember correctly, this is one of the hardest bosses that I have to go through, that I personally struggle with through the gameplay. There's the bottom. Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta jump. Again, timing and patience. Definitely seeing errors being created. Alright, let's see what changed. Oh, gotta jump. Oh, now I gotta go through this here where I have to jump over that ledge. Come on. There you go. Well, got put back. And I lost one. Can't get up there. That's okay. Just take another breath. Very Funny how disappointed I get myself on those types of things. Like, you know better. Come on. The game will automatically grab those poles for you. Okay. There you go. Given my luck on things, at some point I'm most likely going to drown. And now that I said it right now, it's probably going to be right now, so let me get some air. It only takes raining a little bit for me to feel like I have to go all the time now to get air. Let's go. There we go. Nice. It's running out of air right there. Stop. Okay, we're at the top now. Okay. Let's go. Nice, got a shield. Oh. Yeah. First death of the game. Alright. Let's try this again. I gotta fight you to get back up. Glitch right there. And the fire lava. Oh, they got it. Come on. Alright. We're gonna keep at it. Come on, Sonic, let's go. The whole world's counting on you. Or maybe not the whole world, just maybe that little village of squirrels and bunnies you got there. Now I have no rings now to pull from, because where the save is at, there are no rings right there. You would start off with the same amount of rings that you died with. You died with none. Makes sense. Jump. Let's go. There we go. That's the trick right there. It's not to start off by. Do not start off by just hitting him right away. Let's go. Should be there. Come on. Yes, there we go. There we go. gets a little nerve-wracking. Alright. 12 stages down, 6 more, and the final boss to go. And we have all the Chaos Emeralds. Oh, good music right here. Don't know why. Sounds like the closing music to an 80s sitcom. Kind of one of those sitcoms where you look and there's a bunch of kids and mom and dad and somehow they live in this mansion. And the fantasy is not that they live, that they all live together and be happy and all stuff like that. How do they afford that house? Come on, man. So what are we going that way? Oh, nope, not that way. Alright. So I talked a lot at the beginning of this video about how this is very nostalgic to me. I really love playing this game. Growing up, video games were an escape for me. Not really good at, I didn't have a lot, but the games I did have back in the day, played them over and over and over again. It was funny because I had a friend who had a lot of games, and he'd always challenge me, and sometimes I would lose, sometimes I would win. The times I would win would most likely be the ones that I had the game. Ones I lose, ones I didn't have it and wasn't as good with it. But on these games, I made sure to try to master the patterns and the steps and that the lead character was going through to get himself through each level. Almost fell off the platform on that one. It's hard to know what is underneath you is not real. I mean, you fall to your death. All right, there we go. Those last two seem pretty fast. There we go. At this point, I have no idea where I'm going. And shows that I don't know where I'm going. And I just wasted this invincible. There we go. Need that one coin. Just one. Go so fast you forget where you are. Oh, come on. Come on. That bomb was definitely gone by the time I got there. See, I'm all thrown off. I can't even jump right. So I'm just hoping every time I go through one of those long runs like that where the computer's definitely taking over. I'm thinking, okay, this is gonna drop me off in the boss stage. No. No, it's not. Yep, there we go. Now this one you have to hit the seesaw in the way that it knocks either you or the ball to hit the button. That's the one place I get hit all the time. Nice. 2 out of 2. Three out of 3. No, 4 out of 4. Look at that. Ah, good job. Get that ring. There we go. Nice. Good clear. And like we said, all we need is one ring to get us through. Alright. Scrap ring. Final stages. Now we're in that more industrial. Can't tell you if I remember if there's something below that or not. I don't think so. Timing and patience. Timing and patience. There we go. Once you hit that first one, the timing just takes over afterwards. Oop. That was a save. I really thought it was going down for that one. Sometimes in this game you can just jump and be saved. Other times, not so much. Come on, there you go. There we go. Uh-oh. Nope, nope. Patience, take your time. Patience. Ooh. That was close. There's probably a spring down there, but not gonna take that chance right now. Because I can't remember if I already went through there or not. Got time with the platform and the fire. And I didn't either. Alright, one more life left. There we go. There we go. Try to get the timing down. Well, I got lucky right there. that whole time trying to get the timing right. Just to rely on luck. There you go. It's alright. There we go. Right. 2 more stages to go. We can do this. Alright. Oh, okay. One of these days, if you hold down on it, it'll fling you off as you get faster and faster. Fortunately, I'm not doing that, but it's okay because we got what we need. That's not a really good hit. Perfect. It just has to be complete. Of course. There we go. Looks like I should have been hit by the fire on that one, but we'll take it as much as they take away. We'll figure it out. That's a consolation prize right there. For dropping down all the way over here. After a while, frustration sinks in. There you go. We're going to use that top one. Oh, and then he runs into a caterpillar. Got lucky right there. Oh. Get that coin. What point is this? Holding it. Right. That was going to go all the way around. Rounding out the last little bit of the game before we get to the big boss. No need to take any unnecessary risk. Let's just play to win. I don't know why I told everyone that. I was more or less talking to myself, trying to be my own hype man. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright. One more act. Dixie's so smart. Jump. Nope. Alright, let's get through this. Back in the lateral style again. There we go. Collect all these rings. That was lucky. I think there's a section on that guy where he wasn't covered with spikes. Or quills, or whatever you call them. Let's go. He's in there. There we go. There we go. Alright. Let's finish this out. Oh. I could put the heart monitor on it and see how fast it was beating. Man, it was going a million miles an hour. I really didn't think I was going to get that, but it was a good thing that I got stopped on the milestone hole. Look at me trying to get air every chance I can get now. Ooh, almost hit the spikes, but we're good. Oh, spoke too soon. Alright. Normally we would have to start all over again, but we got continues from going through the special stages. Let's finish this out. We'll go a different way this time. Alright. Of course I would make that error. Alright, let's try this again and again. I like going this way, so I'm going to keep going this way. Oof. Yeah, there we go. Rings are more important. Rings and air are the most important things right now. And because we're paranoid again, let's stick around and get another count over there. There we go. Oh, I remember you. Yeah, that's what we got last time. Alright, just a little bit of patience right here. Up. It's alright. Collect some rings. collect the rings. There we go. Oh, no. Just get a couple. Get to the milestone. There we go. I just thought about it. I was waiting for that air bubble and I could have just jumped straight out. Let me get some rings. There we go. Oh, that was what we call luck. Even though the air is just right there, let's just get one just in case. Jump, jump, off. I really want to ruin it. Yeah, that ruined it a lot. All right. Let's finish this game. Oh man. Pistons. You gotta hit him in the pistons and it's gonna alter each time. Oh. He's gonna kill me on one of those times. Alright. We got this. Nope. No, we don't got this. This is where it gets nerve-wracking. And you get upset and then do something dumb. Then he has you. Of course he wouldn't be right there. There we go. Wrong one. Take your time, be patient. You got this. Again, my own hype man. There we go. Ooh. Oh, please don't make me start off over at egg 3. Okay, good. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played this one all the way to the end. So, still trying to remember everything. But we've remembered a lot. Got all the chaos symbols. Just need to be for button. There we go. Come on. We're almost there. Of course I picked the wrong one. In that concentration mode. It's only one hit away. Hold on. I think now we're only one hit Oh. Come on. They knew I only had one hit yet. One hit left. Alright. Let's get the rhythm down. Oh no. I got excited when I saw that left pillar going up. I forgot about the one that was under. Oh. Did the same thing to me. I think we have one more continue. Yep, one more continue. That's it. Alright. We gotta make this one count. Let's go. We might take the full 10 minutes on this one to make sure we clear it, right? Come. There we go. Come on. There you go. Let's keep the hits coming. Now I'm all playing conservative over here on the right side. There we go. Come on. There. Now I think the game is just messing with me now that I'm being all conservative. Nope. Come on. By the way, I appreciate everyone who stayed this far into the game and see me choke this hard. The game is just trolling me now. I'm fully confident in it. Not gonna catch me on that one. Come on. We're almost there. There it is. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get him. There we go. That's the game, folks. Nice. And right now, we will unleash all 6 Chaos Emeralds. Let's go. Yeah, just like Sonic, I don't know what happened either. Alright, thank you everybody for making it this far in the video and watching me play the original Sonic the Hedgehog. It spawned a lot of different games across multitudes of platforms, and even has, at the time of this recording, 3 live action movies associated with it. Has cartoons, video games, all types of different apparel and toys associated with it. And this is where it all started, with this game, with this idea to be a game that was going to leave the Nintendo in the dust. So really appreciate everybody who support me and watching watching the channel and watching the different things that I post. And thank you for everyone. And if you like the video, please leave a comment. Let me know what you want me to see me play. Like I said, I'm a casual gamer. I'm all about just making sure that I'm having fun. That's all that matters to me. So if you like having fun while playing games too, and not worried about beating records, beating times, going undamaged, not that there's any problem with that, but here on this channel, we just like to keep it simple and keep it fun. So definitely enjoy everybody's time, and if you like the video, please like and subscribe, and let me know what you want me to see me do in the next one. So thanks again. Just so everyone knows, I'm Alimony, and we'll see you in the next game. Take care, everyone.